So hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Right, in this video we are going to solve this amazing exponential question. Right, 2 minus x equal to 2 raised to minus x. This is going to be very amazing video and you will learn a lot from this video. So pay attention throughout the video and make sure you understand this method step by step. How I am solving this method step by step, you must understand every step of this solution. Right, so what is the question? 2 minus x equal to 2 raised to minus x. Right, now how do we proceed? How do we solve question? So for example, here I have 2 minus x equal to 2 raised to minus x. So 2 minus x I will keep as it is. I can write 2 as e raised to ln 2, right, raised to minus x as it is. I am sure all of you know I can write a as e raised to ln a. Both are equal, right? So I have written 2 equal to e raised to ln 2, right? So now what will happen? 2 minus x as it is. Here I have ln 2 raised to minus x. So minus x will come here. So it will become e raised to minus x ln 2. Right? So I hope you got it. Now what we'll do? Now we will do little adjustment. Here I have e raised to minus x ln 2. Right? Now for example, if I multiply both the side by e raised to x ln 2. Now why? Because I want 1 right hand side. Right? Here you can see base is same, so I can directly add the power. So x raised to ln 2 minus x raised to ln 2 will become 0. So e raised to 0, right, it will be equal to 1. So 2 minus x e raised to x ln 2, which is equal to 1, right? That's why I have multiplied both the side by e raised to x ln 2. Now what we'll do? For example, if I change this part, right, if I have 2 minus x, if I multiply by minus sign both the sides, then it will become x minus 2 e raised to x ln 2, which is equal to minus 1. Now what we will do? Now I will multiply, for example, x minus 2 here, right? If I multiply ln 2 into e raised to x ln 2, if I multiply by both the side by ln 2, right, if I multiply both the side by ln 2, and now why I multiply by ln 2 both the side, you will get to know later in this question, but stay tuned. Right, this is very important step. I multiply by ln 2 both the side. So now what we'll do? X minus 2 ln 2 into e raised to x ln 2 equal to minus ln 2. Now if I divide both the side by e raised to 2 ln 2, right, I will divide both the side by e raised to 2 ln 2. Now I am doing some adjustment in this equation to make this equation very easy. Now why I multiply by ln 2, why I divide by e raised to 2 ln 2, as I said, you will get to know later in this question, right? So x minus 2 ln 2 as it is, and here also if I take this part in numerator, then it will become e raised to x ln 2 minus 2 ln 2, which is equal to minus ln 2, and here I have 2 into ln 2, so I can write ln 2 square, right, which will be equal to e raised to ln 4. And as I said, if I can write a equal to e raised to ln a, then I can also write e raised to ln equal to a. So according to this property, e raised to ln 4 I can write as only 4, right? So x minus 2 into ln 2 into e raised to x ln 2 minus 2 ln 2 equal to minus ln 2 by 4, right? I hope you got this much. Now in second step, what we'll do? X minus 2 into ln 2 as it is. I can take common ln 2 from this part, right? So it will become x minus 2 into ln 2 equal to minus ln 2 divided by 4. Now I am sure most of you got why I have multiplied by ln 2, why I have divided by e raised to 2 ln 2, right? Because I have got one form. This is the form of Lambert's W function. I am sure all of you are aware of this function, right? If I have y into e raised to y inside Lambert's W function, then I can write simply y instead of this whole equation, right? So this is the importance of Lambert's W function. This is the normal Lambert W function. If I want to reverse, right? For example, if I want to reverse W function, then it will be equal to y into e raised to y, right? Both are possible. Reverse also is possible in this function, right? I'm sure all of you are aware of this function. So according to this equation, if I have y into e raised to y, which means coefficient and power of exponents has to be same. So this side you can see, here I have x minus 2 ln 2, and here power also I have x minus 2 into ln 2. So I can simply apply Lambert W function both the side, right? This side also we have to do little adjustment, right? We have to also take this form into this form, then only we can apply Lambert's W function here. So according to this equation, I will get only y, which means I will get only x minus 2 into ln2, and this side I will get Lombards of minus ln2 divided by 4. Agree? I hope you got this much. Now, what will the value of x according to this equation? Lombard W function, and inside a minus ln2 by 4 divided by ln2 plus 2. Now, if I find out the value of this function, then I can easily get the whole answer. So, how do we find this value? See, here I have minus ln2 by 4, right? Lombards of minus ln2 by, which will be equal to, if I multiply by 4 in numerator and denominator, then it will become minus 4 ln2 divided by 16, right? So it will be equal to Lombards W function minus 4 ln2 into 1 by 16. I can also write this, right? Now pay attention, this is very conceptual part, right? So according to this function, minus 4 ln2 as it is, and I can write 1 by 16 as, according to this part, e raised to ln 1 by 16. Agree? Right? So again, W, I can also write minus 4 into ln2 as ln 2 and minus 4 as it is. This will become e raised to minus 4 ln 2. Why? Because 16, I can write 16 as 2 raised to 4. It will become ln 2 raised to minus 4, and minus 4 ln 2 will come here, right? So our answer only will be minus 4 ln 2. Why? Because coefficient and exponents both are same. This is in the function of this part, y into e raised to y, minus 4 ln 2 into e raised to minus 4 ln 2, right? So our answer will be minus 4 ln 2 of this whole function. So I can easily put, right, minus 4 ln 2 divided by ln 2 plus 2, which will be equal to minus 4 plus 2, and our answer will be minus 2, which will be the answer of our x, right? This is our final answer. As I said, this is very conceptual and very understandable question, right? I hope you got it. As I said, you have to understand every step in order to solve this particular question, right? So I hope you got it. And if you have any doubt, then you can obviously comment me in the comment box. And thank you so much for watching this video.